Well, hello folks out there in YouTube land. I got one for you today you're not going to believe. Yep, Nebraska is running from the Vols. This is insane. This is unbelievable. Nebraska is canceling 2 ball games with the Vols 1 year out. 1 year notice. This is unprecedented. This is ridiculous. I can't believe this is happening. We're talking about Nebraska football here, okay? Folks, if you're a Nebraska fan, you probably don't want to watch this video.
Just walk away.
And this is nothing against Nebraska fans. I know quite a few of you and you're decent folks. But your head coach and your administration, I'm going to let you have it. So you probably don't want to watch this because there's going to be some profane words in this.
You don't need to hear things like that. You just a boy. You need to think about good thoughts while you're still a boy.
And so anybody that's offended by that, now's your time. Yeah, walk away because I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring it. And there will be some profanity. First of all, Mr. Matt Rule, let's talk to you for a minute. You just canceled the spring game, right? And why did you cancel it? Well, let's see. Matt Rule cited widespread tampering in college football as one of the primary reasons for the decision to cancel the Cornhusker spring game, which last year drew more than 60,000 fans and was followed by top performers entering the transfer portal. So he lets down 60,000 of his fans because he's scared to death somebody might poach one of his players. Look, we're in the transfer portal age. You can be poached at any time. That's just the way that it is. So he cancels a spring game over fear, okay? Well, now he's taken fear to a whole nother level. He's taken it to chicken shit level. Told you. Yeah, Nebraska AD explains dropping Tennessee football off the schedule in 2026 and 2027, 1 year out. Now, how the crap is Tennessee supposed to find anything equitable to playing Nebraska on a home-and-home deal? How are we going to do that? It's literally impossible. So now, guess what happens? Tennessee loses a home game because we're going to have to go to some neutral spot to be able to play some halfway equivalent team. Or we can do what the hell Nebraska did and just sign up a couple of MAC teams that we know we can beat by 50. It says Nebraska dodged football games against Tennessee to play 2 Mid-American Conference teams.
You serious?
They'll be playing Bowling Green in 2026 and Miami of Ohio in 2027. Yeah, not Miami down in Florida, Miami of Ohio and Bowling Green. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, Nebraska, your head coach, he is beyond the pale. You want to talk about being a big-time chicken? This guy's all about it. Cancels a spring game over it. Now he cancels 2 games against the Vols where we'd have whooped his ass, and he knows it. So what does he do? He says, well, I'm probably going to lose one, maybe both of those games, so I'll put in a couple of MAC teams, and that'll save my job. God, I cannot believe Nebraska has fallen to this level. Nebraska used to be a big dog. They were a very big dog. And to watch them tuck their tail and scoot away like this is pathetic.
Brave Sir Robin ran away. No! Bravely ran away, away.
I didn't.
It's pathetic. And it has put us in a very bad situation. Danny White, I'll promise you, behind the scenes is furious. And he should be. Says the short notice ticked off Tennessee Athletic Director Danny White because he's now in a scheduling bind. And perhaps it would have been understandable had the Cornhuskers had a chance to land a premier opponent or an old rivalry. Says Nebraska Athletic Director Troy Dannon said, he canceled the Tennessee series because he wants more home games in 27 due to stadium renovations and not because of level of competition. Well, then why did you put Bowling Green in our place and Miami of Ohio? Why didn't you put Georgia or Alabama or something like that? Oh, no, you could. Oh, we couldn't do anything like that. Ooh, no. We went out and found something that, shut up. Give me a break. And the knuckleheads are having to pay us $1 million in liquidated damages, plus any expenses incurred in pursuance. Danny White said, I think it's unprecedented to pull out of a home-and-home series this late with such little notice, so I'm annoyed by it. These games are scheduled a decade out. These aren't something you just do every year or two and you do it a few years out. This has been in there for, this is incredible. You talking about just being sorry. I'm going to promise you this right now. If I'm Tennessee, I never play Nebraska again, and I mean ever. I make sure of it. And I tell you what, the SEC ought to consider not playing Nebraska in the future for this too. Why would you ever schedule them anymore when they're just willing to pull out a year out? I mean, you can't schedule Nebraska if they're going to pull this type of stunt. This is this is ridiculous. This is so unprofessional and such a chicken shit move. I can't believe it. I really can't. I never thought Nebraska would do something this underhanded and this sorry. I'm really ticked off about it. And again, I'm sorry, Nebraska fans. This isn't about you. You didn't make this decision. The head coach and their administration made this coach. And this is nothing but tucking your tail and running and protecting your job. Golly. What a big, big chicken. Get him. Tuck your tail, Matt. Tuck your tail, buddy. Run away. Folks, you know I usually don't get mad like this. I usually stay calm and like to have fun with videos and stuff. But this is just, there's no excuse for this. Absolutely not. And this is a stain on Nebraska. It really is. And I hate it for the Nebraska fans. I do. Man, a year out? 1 year out and you pull this crap? Anyway, that's the news on that today. They run away from the spring game. They run away from 2 games against the Vols, and they fill them with MAC teams. You know, here's what I can't understand. Little Sisters of the Poor was available. Why didn't they just schedule them? Bowling Green might actually show up. You never know. God, wouldn't that be sweet? Bowling Green or Miami, Ohio beat them. God, that would be unbelievable. Anyway, if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Let's continue to cover these kinds of insane, stupid, ridiculous stories. If you've not subscribed, hit this little button right here. Won't cost you a dime. And right over here is the most recent video. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it. And I will calm down. Don't worry, I'll calm down. But this ticks me off because this is, you don't do this kind of crap. This is big time. You don't play like this. We'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay. Jeez.